Hey y'all, Kellye Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women and don't. Girls, fear is an abstract construct. Fear is not really real. It is an idea, a concept. It's false evidence appearing real, but it's not of substance. It's usually generated in your own mind. And because it's self-generated, that means technically you could stop it. We see something and based on our life experiences, what we've read, what we've heard, etc., we assume that there's something to be fearful about. That's sometimes the case, but many times it's not the case. And then we allow life experience to make us shrink down and live smaller because we're fearful. The most illustrative thing I can think of, example that I can give you, is when it comes to your career or following your dreams. There is a social media personality that I follow. Her name is Cappuccinos and Consignment, I think. And she did a video recently talking about how she was a fashion designer, then went through a divorce, and she has a special needs child who she has to care for. She went to school and earned, certifications in a career that she had zero interest in. She excelled because we're gonna make it do what it do, but she was very unhappy. And so she figured out how to plan to reclaim herself. And I think too often we end up doing the same thing. And I'm not saying that stability isn't wonderful. It absolutely is. Your girl has many times put dreams aside in a bid for stability. I low-key am battling that tendency right today as I say this. But stability is another construct. It's another idea that really doesn't have substance, because I hate to tell y'all, but at any moment something could happen and that stability you think you got, poof, it's gone. So don't operate your life out of fear. Things happen, yes, but if you're prayerful and planful, you can avoid a lot of stuff. And I think many times older black women don't tell younger black women not to be fearful because we have been fearful and we are still fearful. We've made mistakes, and in response, we haven't expanded our mind. We've shrunk it to fit circumstances that feel stable or safe. And in reality, they're not. They're just smaller. So at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do and what you wanna do and what you know the right thing is to do. But don't be fearful. That is a horrible waste of time, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone, really. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.